The cowbell is back. You notice the cowbell in that song.
Yes, I
Are
did.
you a big fan of the cowbell?
More cowbell. It needs more cowbell.
Do you like,
I am.
You are a fan of the cowbell.
Yeah, I am.
Now, you're friends with Matt Kastner. I know I've mentioned this on my show before. You're friends with him.
Yeah.
He hates the cowbell.
Really?
He's very anti-cowbell.
Anti?
He says that's his least favorite instrument. So, what would you say to him in response to his hatred of the cowbell?
More cowbell.
More cowbell.
More cowbell.
So you're in favor of cowbell.
I'm in favor. But, I mean, it makes sense because at work, people will bang the cowbell a little too much. So that's probably why I hate it.
How can you ever have too much cowbell, though? I feel like...
I don't know. I mean, sit in that section, you'll understand. It's bad. I can hear them from my section of the store. That's how bad it is.
So if you worked in his section, you would probably be
I'd probably
less
hate it
enthused
too,
with
yeah.
the
And that's
cowbell.
probably why, yeah.
See, anytime, go to one of his concerts, just bring a cowbell and just chase him around. Actually, you could probably chase him off stage that way.
Right?
Yeah, just bring the cowbell. It's kind of like his kryptonite.
Kryptonite.
Well, tonight's a big night.
Oh,
Speaking
man.
of kryptonite, hopefully the Sharks are unable to find any kind of kryptonite for the Penguins, who just keep rolling and keep moving. They just can't be stopped, it seems like. As soon as you think they're down. I know
come back, man.
We had Jimmy Kell on last week. He was kind of pessimistic about their chances to get out of the East.
Yeah,
Many other
he's
people
very
were.
wrong.
Many other people were as well. I said, just hold on. This team, unlike other years, which the team would always fold under any kind of real pressure, I said, just hold on.
It
This
is
team
crazy to
keeps
think
coming
about,
back.
though.
It keeps coming back.
That, I mean, with arguably the two best players in hockey, they've only made 3 Stanley Cups. And their whole time together. That's kind of crazy.
No, they've only made it the 2 Cup Finals.
They
will this time. So
this is the third one.
the third one, yeah. So this is the third Cup
Yeah, because we
Final
lost the
they've been
one
to.
and won the other.
Yeah, and an interesting thing, there's a picture going out there, and it's true. Every time the Penguins have won the Stanley Cup, they have touched the trophy after winning the Eastern Conference Final. So the only time that
I was gonna say that is like a unwritten rule in hockey, though, to
They
not
say you're
carry.
not supposed
yeah,
to do
you
it,
shouldn't
but
carry it around. 'cause
however-
it's not Lord Stanley's Cup.
However, in 2008, they did not touch
I did
it,
see that meme you posted.
and they lost.
Yeah.
So, but all 3 times they've won, they touched it.
This one's for Duper though.
So we'll see. It's going to be an interesting series. Tonight is Game 1 on NBC. The Penguin speed versus the Shark size. How do you think that's going to play out?
If they can hold Joe Pavlowski, I think they got the series. The man has 13 goals though in the playoffs. Definitely the best player right now in the playoffs is other than Sidney Crosby or Phil Kessel.
I would say probably Phil over Sid.
Oh.
Sid's starting to come into his own, which
Yeah,
is
I
really
mean,
at the right time
yeah,
coming into this
His
series
assist
against the
totals
Stanley
is
Cup.
kind of what's carrying
Yeah,
them
that's
as a
true.
team right now. Yeah, he's been
But
big
what,
in big
what
moments.
wins, though? Is size or speed in this instance?
I would say speed.
I think speed, too. I think
speed in
this-
the long run. Yeah, I mean
think
maybe
this
not
late
game
into
1.
the game. Yeah. Oh, I think this late into the the whole playoffs as well, because that size is good, but in the West there's a lot of size, so you've got size against size, and eventually that starts to wear on you. Versus, I don't think the Penguins have had a big physical team to kind of wear on them. I mean, there was some physicality in the series against Washington, but I don't feel like it was as
No, yeah, Washington got tired.
yeah.
kind of by
So
the end.
I think that's the thing with the speed. It can wear them out this late in the game. Stamina will help carry you. I think the Penguins have the advantage in this series.
I was gonna say Vegas has them as the favorite.
It'll be interesting. Experience. The Penguins have it. The Sharks do not.
They didn't even make the playoffs last year.
Well, the Sharks have never been to a Stanley Cup final.
Ever.
As well. So it'll be interesting. The Indianapolis 500 was yesterday. I was watching the race from sidelines out in Millville, and of course with the rain, all of the satellites went. So I was not able to see much of the race. But it was the 100th race, and a rookie, Alexander Rossi, won the race. So that was kind of exciting to see a rookie win the race. I loved the race. I loved it because it winded through a city. And I thought that was fantastic. Like, I'm not big into watching races, especially on TV, but to see this race go through a city, all of the crazy curves, that to me was exciting to watch. And it reminded me, obviously on a much different scale, but the Vintage Grand Prix which we have here in Pittsburgh. Have you ever been to the Vintage Grand Prix?
No.
The Vintage Grand Prix is fantastic. It's all old.
That's one in Shenley Park, right?
It's in Shenley Park.
That's what I thought, yeah.
It's older cars.
I knew that,
but they're
too.
racing through the park, so it's very similar in the sense that you have the bends and the windy roads and these old cars racing. It's really awesome. I can't wait to go. It's one of my favorite events of the year.
I was gonna say, I wasn't back yet by last year, but I'm definitely going to check it out this year.
Oh, it's awesome. It's so awesome. The song you heard before we came back, by the way, was The Existential Gentleman. And the Pirates, they lost yesterday 6-2 against the Rangers. They've won 7 out of their last 10, and they are on tonight as well, but they're competing against the Penguins. They're on tonight 7-10
and the Golden State
against
game.
the Marlins.
Yeah. They're not going to get any viewership.
Well, I think they would win against the Golden State game.
It's Game 7 though.
But in Pittsburgh,
yeah, basketball's not very
basketball's
popular
not very
I'm
popular.
a huge basketball
and
guy.
It's
though.
also a Pittsburgh team versus a non-Pittsburgh team.
Man, though, the Pirates, man, they interleague play is their downfall this season. It seems. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to get back to PNC Park. It's been
It's been a rough ride.
I was there a couple times early in the season, but since then I have not had the opportunity, unfortunately. Up next, we're going to talk more about Memorial Day and how one community is doing something I think is pretty special, and it's an interesting story of 2 men who fought in World War II. That's up next on the River's Edge Radio Network.